everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, we're gonna be playing in makeup, yes. Today, I'm gonna be doing a full face using only Wet n Wild products. Yes, we're balling on a budget today. So, if you want to just hang out with me while I do absolutely nothing but playing makeup, then just keep on watching. Everybody, let's get started. Man. Okay, guys, so yeah. This video is not going to be a formal review or tutorial. Nothing like that. It's just going to be me, your girl, Lily, chilling with you guys, my peeps, while I do absolutely nothing but playing makeup. And I'm sure, as you can tell by the intro on the thumbnail, I'm going to be using only Wet n Wild products today. And it is my hope that if everything runs smoothly, you guys, my peeps, will see that beauty absolutely positively doesn't have to break the bank. So without further ado, let's get into this look, shall we? Okay, guys, and in my little basket here, I have all the Wet n Wild products I'll be using today. Okay, guys, now I've already done my brows off camera, cause yeah, let's say it together, guys. Ain't nobody got time for that. And for my brows today, I actually used the Wet n Wild Brow Pomade, and I use mine in the shade Espresso. Now, guys, as far as this brow pomade goes, this brow pomade is dry as all get out. I'm used to a formula sort of like the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade or the Elf Brow Pomade. And I use that in the shade Espresso too. So, yeah. This does not have any slip at all, guys. I mean, not at all. No give. I actually had to use quite a bit of elbow grease to get this applied to my brows. So, yeah. Unfortunately, guys, as far as this brow pomade goes, I'm not likely to pick this up ever again. But now that we're done talking about this underwhelming brow pomade, about these eyes, though. For my eyes today, I'm actually going to be using the eyeshadow palette that I selected as one of my Shop My Stash items for this month. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild 32 Pan Eyeshadow Palette. And guys, when I first purchased this palette, it was $15. And I think I might have got 20% off or something like that. But right now, this exact palette is on sale on the Wet n Wild website for $9.99. So if this palette works out, guys, this is most definitely going to be a steal for real. But let's open her up, shall we? And guys, here's what these shades look like. And you have a nice array of tones in there. You got you some greens and blues in there, a couple purples in there, a few berries in there, again, a neutral shades in there. So I see this easily going from a day to night palette, you know. Yeah, this is a cat. This palette is cute for real. So I'm not really sure what look I'm going for today, but I'm feeling a little grungy. So I think we're going to pretty much stick to this side of the palette. Yeah. Lily has done quite a few neutrals for this fall season, as it is. So yeah, we're going to stick to this side of the palette. But first, I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my lips right quick. And I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Pacman Cherry Lip Balm. Guys, when I say I love this stuff, I love this stuff. It actually has the same texture as the Laneige Sleep Lip Mask. Guys, let me just show you. Yes, I use this quite a bit, guys. Yeah, I put a nice little dent in it. Yes, guys. I don't know if they have this on the website. I don't even know if they have any lip balms on their website, but if they do, guys, if the formula is anything like this is most definitely worth checking out. And before I came in here to do my brows, I actually did use a lip scrub. I just used the Pacman Apple Lip Scrub, okay? And this left my lips nice and exfoliated. So again, guys, I don't know if these are on the site right now, but what I do know is the formula for both of those products are great. So again, guys, I don't know if either of these products are still available on the website or if they have a lip scrub or even a lip balm on the site right now. But if they do, and the formula is anything like these two products, I most definitely recommend both of these items. And as you guys, my peeps, already know, one thing I absolutely positively will never compromise is my eye base. So for that reason, I'm going to be using my P. Louise eyeshadow base. And I'm going to be using Grwm too. So, while I'm applying this base to my eyes, please enjoy these swatches while I do so. Push pause right quick. Guys, so what had happened was I paused the camera and somehow I forgot to push play. So, I'm going to go ahead and take off what I've done so far, which is only one shade. And we're going to try this again. Okay, guys, let's party. Okay, guys, first going in with this Hunter Green shade right here. I'm going to put that directly in my crease. Again. And I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild packing brush from the Pacman collection set to get that done. And guys, what I can tell you from using the shade the first time is that this is more of a buildable formula. Because, as you see, guys, to start, it really appears lighter on my eyes than it does in the pan. But I found that once you build it up, with maybe about 2 or 3 passes, you'll most definitely get the shade that you see in the pan. So how are you guys, my peeps, doing out there? Are you staying safe? Are you wearing your mask? I really hope you are, guys, because I feel like it's going to take every one of our cooperation to get this thing under control. And I believe that every day that we follow the doctor's advice, we'll get one step closer to the other side of this thing. So, yeah. So I'm not really going to stay on it that long, guys. I just really hope you guys, my peeps, are using discernment before stepping out here in these Rona streets. I really hope that you guys are using your mask before stepping out here in these Rona streets. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Have y'all been watching anything good lately on Netflix or Hulu or TV? Because I feel like for the past few months, I've only been compelled to watch YouTube. But last weekend, me and Nicolette, we binge watched the Hunger Games saga. And guys, why did you guys, my peeps, tell me that that movie was that good? I know those movies have been out for quite some time. Years from my understanding. It was totally different than what I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was like a movie about testing your archery skills or something like that. Like deer hunting or something like that. But no. I absolutely didn't think it had humans involved. Woo! For the sake of me not wanting to be demonetized, I'm not going to exactly say what they doing in the movie. But if you've ever watched Hunger Games, you already know. And if you haven't, then you probably need to. I really did enjoy that saga. So much that I'm thinking about watching it again. So, if you guys are into a good saga, I most definitely recommend watching the Hunger Games. And while I most definitely can't and won't say much about Hunger Games on the tube, I will say this. Katniss is the Balm.com. And speaking of the Balm.com, about this shadow though, guys, do you see how smoothly that green applied to my lid? Yeah, greens and blues are some of the hardest formulas to make. And I feel like at an affordable price point, so far, Wet n Wild is doing a great job. Okay, guys, not going in with this like beige type of shade. I'm going to just use that to blend out the green that I applied to my crease. First, I'm going to start with one of my denser brushes. I'm going in with the E21 by ColourPop. And I'm going to first use that to place the color. Then I use like a blending brush to blend it out. Okay, guys. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, guys, I really like how these mattes are blending out. And guys, I know these two shades blended together are looking like a pretty murky color. But again, guys, I'm going for a grungy look. So that's the kind of look I'm going for. Okay, guys, now that the shades are laid, your girl Lili's about to get her blend on. Oh, guys, I'm impressed. Now the part that everybody came here for, the lid. First, I'm just going to clean up my lids a little bit. Because this is a grungy look, I'm not really going for a cut crease per se. I'm just simply cleaning up my lid.
Let's stay
Okay, guys, first going into this shade right here. This is a nice, cute, dual chrome shade. I'm going to put that on the first third of my lid. And simply because that's how your girl Lily rolls, I'm going to wet my brush. Okay, guys. It did swatch rather nicely, but I feel like I'm not getting exactly the impact I did when I used my finger. But whether good, bad, or indifferent, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing today. Okay, guys. It is giving me a little bit of impact. I mean, it's definitely worth $15. And you might as well brace yourself, guys, because this palette has a gang of fallout. Okay, guys, update. I think I cracked the case. First, I did go in with a wet brush, which didn't give me that much impact, but then I layered it on top with a dry brush, and then I got the impact that I wanted. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, guys, now going in with this greenish shade here, which is just a tad darker than the first shade I used. I'm going to put this on the second fourth of my lid. Okay, guys. This one has ultra fine glitters in it. So I feel like this will work better as a topper shade. I'm just going to go ahead and make the other side match right quick. But yeah. We're going to have to go in with a plan B. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. This green shade, that's most definitely a shimmer, and I don't see any ultrafine glitters in it, so we should be just fine. I'm going to put this directly next on top of the second shade that I used. Okay, guys, that's better. Okay, guys, yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, guys, now I'm just marrying the two shades together. Oh, that's curl. That is curl, 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 curl. Okay, guys, not bad. Not bad at all. I really love the way this looks turning out so far. So I'm about to go ahead, pop on my lashes, wipe away this gang of fallout. Yeah. We'll be back to finish up this face, though. Okay, everybody, I went on ahead, popped on my lashes. These are actually the Kong lashes by a company called Becca Muse, which is a black-owned brand company. And I love this style lashes, guys. I mean, it's not too busy that it'll cover up all your work, but definitely dramatic enough to make a statement. So, yeah. So I guess that'll be my black-owned brand feature for today. But about this face, though. Now, because I don't own any Wet n Wild moisturizer, don't even know if they have it. First, I'm going to moisturize, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. This is actually out of my shop, my stash for this month. And when I say I love this stuff, I love this stuff. Because it really gives me the moisturization that I need throughout the day. And yeah, I actually even use this at nighttime, guys. Because it's just that good. Okay, guys, now that my face is nice and moisturized, on the primer. For primer today, first I'm going in with a primer serum. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. And guys, this product here is the Balm.com because it has just a little bit of tack to it. It's almost as tacky as the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, but it also reminds me a little bit of the Farsali Skin Tone Blur Primer too. Yeah. So I like to put this on my face, like, before I put on the primer I'm going to use. And I only use about a drop, because that's really all it takes. Guys, and it smells so good. It almost smells like roses and a fresh scent mixed together. But yeah, it really gives your face a little bit of extra hydration before applying your primer. And what I like to do is once I've worked it into my skin real well, I just pat it into my skin a little bit. And guys, that's when you can really feel it getting tacky. Oh yeah. And believe it or not, guys, you can actually stop here if you want. But you know your girl Lili's extra. So we're going in with another primer. So for my second primer today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. This is the dewy one. And now, I don't remember using this primer before. I don't think I did. But I feel like because I'm going in with a primer that's going to be pretty full coverage, I decided I just go in with like a dewy primer right quick. And here's what the consistency is. It actually has a little bit of a tint to it. But you can tell it also has a little bit of luminosity. So I'm going to start with this much. And I'm really going to just apply it to like my T-zone area. The places that I know my pores are the most prominent. Because honestly, guys, I feel like there's enough sticks in my face in other parts for the foundation. Oh, yes, guys. Do you see this luminosity? Oh, yeah. I can already tell the foundation I'm going to use is probably definitely going to sit on top of this primer rather nicely. Okay, guys, now that your girl's looking nice and luminous on the foundation. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is the original one. And I have mine in the shade Caramel. And guys, this is another item out of my shop, my stash. It's really my goal to use every single item that I chose. And if you saw my shop, my stash video, you pretty much know that's a tall order for your girl. Because I feel like I chose way too many items. And guys, this smells like paint thinner. But it's full coverage. So I already know that I love this foundation. So I just put on a little bit. And by a little, I mean a lot. And then going in with my It Cosmetics Foundation Buffing Brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. Oh, guys. Do you see that coverage? Yeah. I love this foundation. But I feel like it's so full coverage that you would really do well to use maybe a luminous foundation. Definitely not a matte foundation with this, because I can see it being a little bit too drying if you do, guys. And now I'm just blending everything out with a sponge. Oh, guys. I forgot how much I love this foundation. I mean, it makes my face look super flawless. And I'm not mad at the coverage. Now on the concealer. For concealer today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I'm going to be using two shades. I'm going to be using the light medium beige and the medium peach. I find that the peach, it helps cancel out my dark circles in there. This light medium beige actually brightens up my under eye. So first, I go in with the medium peach. And I just focus that directly underneath my eye, where my circles are the darkest. And then I usually wait about 30 seconds to a minute And then going in with a brush, I just blend that out. And I more so pat it than blend it because I really don't want it to be disturbed, guys. Because the way my life's set up, your girl Lily don't get no sleep. So I need to hide these circles the best way that I can. And then going in with the light medium beige. I just use that as my overall concealer. And guys, some people say this is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but yeah, I don't see it. And if it wasn't for the fact that this is a one brand look, I really wouldn't be using this concealer. Because it's really not my favorite. Because while it's definitely not the worst concealer I've ever used, yeah, it's not the best concealer I've ever used. And then going in with my damn sponge, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. Okay, guys. Well, this is most definitely not my favorite concealer. Guys, I'm not mad at the coverage. And then just taking what's left on my sponge, I'm just going to go ahead and dab the rest of it on my forehead and the center of my nose. And then I'm just blending my concealer into my foundation, like I always do. Gotta hide that stash. Okay, guys, and to set my concealer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Powder. Guys, this has easily become one of my new faves. Because not only is it affordable, it's very finely milled. And it actually makes my face look airbrushed. So first I'm going to use it to set every place that I put my concealer. And then I'm finishing off by taking whatever's left on the sponge and setting the rest of my face. And guys, when using the Photo Focus Foundation, I find that it's very important to set your whole face before going in with a foundation powder or anything like that. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. When you have a foundation that has that much coverage, yeah, it can tend to feel sticky. So you definitely want to set all the foundation, you know, to alleviate any of your other products from clinging to the foundation. Guys, do you see how that powder has minimized my pores? Do you see how it has me looking so airbrushed? Yeah, I mean, I totally look like the Crib Keeper right now, but we about to fix it. Okay, guys, and I usually like to follow up the setting powder with a pressed powder, and today's no different. So, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and I'm going to be using the shade Golden Tan. And guys, I don't remember if I actually like this pressed powder. I think I actually used it, but in a different shade when it first came out, and I feel like I wasn't that impressed, but it could have just been that I had the wrong shade. So, we about to see though. Okay, guys. It has an awful lot of pigment. So, I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this. Oh, yes, guys. It's actually bringing a nice amount of color back to my face. Guys, this complexion plays no games. I love the way my complexion has turned out so far. Yeah. So far, I cannot believe that this is such an affordable bead. Now on a bronzer. For bronzer today, I actually have two products from Wet n Wild in my arsenal, just in case one doesn't work out for me. The first one I have is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in What Shady Beaches. Guys, if you saw my compact declutter, I actually decluttered this bronzer. But after I decluttered it, I saw a few videos of people like my complexion and even a little darker where it worked out for them. So So I figured maybe I did something wrong when I used this, because I could have sworn that this was too light for me. So, yeah, I also had a buy one, get one half off sale on Wet n Wild products, which is why I have so many. So I went on ahead and got this for half off. So we're going to see what it do. But in case that one doesn't work out, I also have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, the contour. Because I feel like while this is a contour palette, it's totally warm enough that it could be a bronzer for me in case What Shady Beaches don't work out. So with my Morphe E51 brush, because it's actually quite dense, guys, I'm going to use this to go in with What Shady Beaches to see if maybe a denser brush might do me well. I mean, it seems like it picked up quite a bit of product, so we about to see, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. That's showing up pretty good. So, I'm just going to try and build it up right quick, though. Oh, yeah, guys. That shows up just fine. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the rest of my face. Gotta make that neck look small. Then going in on my ES2 brush from Profusion. It's the Firm Blended Shadow Brush. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of shape to my nose right quick. Okay, guys. I'm glad I actually gave that What Shady Beaches another try. It makes me look so sun-kissed. The formula is bad. It's so nice and smooth. What I will say, though, is it's unfortunate that they don't have darker shades. I believe the What Shady Beaches is the darkest one they have. So, yeah. You got to do better, Wet n Wild. You got to do better. But, yeah. As far as for medium skin tones and lighter, yeah, I almost definitely recommend this bronzer. Now, on the blush. For blush today, I actually have 2 blushes in my arsenal from Wet n Wild, in case one doesn't work out for me. I got the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Pinch Me Pink. And I also have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Heather Silk. Now, guys, I absolutely love Heather Silk. This is like my throwback. This is a blush that has made it past like 3 or 4 declutters. I'm not getting rid of this blush ever. It's like the perfect Barbie pink for like a medium to medium deep skin tone beauty. And I absolutely love this one. Now, Pinch Me Pink, on the other hand, yeah, it looks different than it did on the website, because that's where I bought it from, the Wet n Wild website. But it's still cute. It's like a very soft pink. Like, it's like a pink peach hybrid. So, I feel like I want to see what this does. But if this doesn't work out, I can always go in with Heather Silk. So, let me find a blush brush. I need a blush brush. A clean blush brush. That's another story, though. Okay, guys, so going in with my Morphe E3 brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip it in Unpinch Me Pink right quick. And we're going to see what it do, Oh, guys, it does have quite a bit of pigment. I mean, it might be light pigment, but it's pigment nonetheless. So let's just see what it do. I mean, let's show it up. I think. Let me see if it's buildable. Yeah, guys, that's a real soft pink. But I don't much mind it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ride out with this shade. It's a pretty pink. I do like this color. I mean, this would be more of a fresh face type pink. Like on days when I'm gonna like have minimal makeup. Yeah. But it's still cute though. Okay guys, now that I'm looking at it, this blush actually has shimmers in it. It has gold shimmers in it. I mean, I don't much mind it because it's not like I'm going anywhere. But it's really cute. It just really like gives you a glow, but it definitely has shimmers in it. So that's just something to be mindful of should you think about purchasing the Pinch Me Pink blush. I'm just going to put some on the tip of my nose, like I always do. Okay, guys. Now your girl Lily's looking like Times Square during a ball drop on a highlight. For highlight today, I'm going to be using a throwback because this is my favorite highlight by Wet n Wild. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild to reflect shimmer palette. And I'm using mine in the shade Boozy Brunch. Guys, I think it actually has another name now. I know it has had two names. But while this might look like it's not anything special, I love this stuff. It's not too shimmery, not too subtle. It's just right. And I think that this melts into my skin rather nicely. So, going in with my DJ brush, the large shadow fluff brush, I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in. And I'm going to apply it to my face right quick. See, guys, it just gives you this nice, subtle glow. It's not too shimmery or anything like that. I love this highlight. This actually reminds me a lot of the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting. I actually like that too. And Gilded Glow. Oh, look at that. Woo! This is a Balm.com highlight. And I think it might be only $3.99. And this stuff lasts forever. Just gonna apply a little more to the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. Just a little bit more to my Cupid's bow. There. Okay, guys. Now as you can see your girl Lily's highlight from outer space on the lips. So for lips today, I'm going to be rocking with a couple of glosses by Wet n Wild. But first, I'm going to overline my lips. So for my lip liner today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner. And this one is in the shade Bear to Comment, okay? Guys, when I say Wet n Wild has the Balm.com creamy lip liners, they really do. And I think these might cost, what, $2.99? If that. You can get them on sale sometime for $1.99. And these perform just like a high-end lip liner. I mean, I wish they had more shades. I mean, I like this one and Plum Together. It's a couple of shades that they have other than this. But they really need to get darker shades, like on the more brown spectrum, if you know what I mean. But I'm just going to go ahead and overline my lips right quick. These lip liners perform so high-end. They are so creamy that you can actually use this as your overall lippy with just a little clear gloss on top, and you are good to go. But we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. I'm actually going to be using two of the lip glosses today. First, I'm going in with Sand Nudes. And I'm just going to put that all over my lips right quick. Guys, I love this lip gloss formula. I mean, I do have an issue with having to dip into it multiple times to get product out because a lot of product really does not come out on this applicator. But I do love the way the applicator is shaped because it hugs your lips just right. I love this shade. This is actually a nice shade if you have like a chestnut brown or chocolate brown lip liner and then you just put this in the center for a little pout, you are good to go. But yeah, I'm using another gloss for my pout today. So I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Caught You Bare Naked lip gloss. This is just a little bit lighter than Scent Nudes. And I'm just going to pop that in the center of my lips right quick, like I always do. Oh, yes, guys. I see a perfect lip combo in my future. Guys, this is the perfect lip combo for times when you have a bow eye look such as this, yeah. I love everything about this lip. But let's finish up these eyes, though. Okay, Lily. Guys. Okay, so I pushed pause to put on my eyeliner. And I forgot to push play. So I'm just going to let you guys know what it was that I did, because I'm definitely not doing this all over again. Sorry, guys. Basically, I only made the bottom match the top. So first I went in with this Hunter Green shade that I used in my crease. I put that directly underneath my lower lash line. Then I smoked it out with the beige shade that I use as my transition shade. And then all I did was first went in my inner corner with this gold shade here. Yeah. Then, because your girl Lily knows how to do anything but stop, I went in with this icy white shade and put it directly over the gold. So, in a nutshell, I do like how it turned out. Putting this icy shade over this gold shade gave it like this pearlescent finish that, I mean, can't be beat. Yeah. I really love how this eye look turned out. So, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to get much better than that. I told myself that I was just going to stop pressing pause altogether, because the older I get, my memory goes. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Okay, guys. Finally, going in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water to prep, set, and refresh. I'm about to let the set spray bless my makeup, and yeah, this renovation is over. Okay, everybody, here's the finished look. I don't have to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I like how this turned out. Yes, guys, so. Guys, I love how my look turned out today. I look on point, lip gloss popping, and man, look at that highlight. Guys, I must admit, it's been quite some time, if ever, that I felt so good about a look I created using affordable makeup. Guys, I'm happy with every single product I used today. And while every single product I use today most definitely deserves recognition, I just got to give it up for this Wet n Wild Color Icon 32 pan eyeshadow palette. Guys, now, I know I only used 2 mattes out of the whole palette, but quite frankly, guys, when it comes to green shades like this, they can be some of the most difficult, even for high-end brands, to formulate. And I must admit, guys, Wet n Wild, they hit the mark. They hit the mark. There was zero passioness, zero skipping. The shades blended out like a dream. And when it comes to blending a shade as dark as this, with a shade as light as this, you can find yourself running into problems. Harsh lines all over the place. But I mean, you saw it. You saw how the shadows performed. they blended together rather nicely. Guys, I am so glad that I chose this palette as one of my Shop My Stash items because I'm dying to play with more shades in this palette. These shimmers, the shimmers are back. Even this shade right here, with all the glitters in it that seem like a topper shade, I'm sure that's nothing that a little glitter glue won't fix. So I'm most definitely going to be using this shade. I'm just going to use it on top of a glitter glue. But other than that, guys, I'm happy with all the other shimmers I use. Even this white shimmer here and this gold shimmer here, they were a match made in heaven. Guys, when I say this palette is worth $9.99 and more, this palette is worth $9.99 and more. I mean, even at $15, this palette is still for real. So if you're looking for an affordable palette with versatility and it's quite easy to use, I most definitely, positively, absolutely, without question, highly recommend the Wet n Wild Color Icon 32 Pan Palette. But I said it once and I'll say it again, guys. There are clearly no losers today. All the products I use today are bangers. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today while I did absolutely nothing but playing affordable makeup. Yeah. I always love connecting with you guys, my peeps, every chance I get. Every chance I get. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Holla!